Good morning. God's kingdom is at hand. You are not alone. It is well.
A carer is anyone who provides care for any person in need, such as a child, an aging parent, a husband or wife, a friend, or maybe even a neighbor. Caregivers or caregiving can be very, very rewarding, but it can also be extremely challenging. Stress from caregiving is common. Women especially are at risk for the harmful health effects of caregiver stress. Caregiver stress is due to the emotional and physical strain of caregiving. Caregivers report much higher levels of stress than people who are not caregivers. Many caregivers are providing help or are on call almost every single day. Some caregivers may feel overwhelmed by the amount of care their aging or sick or disabled family member needs. Caregiver stress can take many, many forms, but you are not alone. You may feel frustrated and angry one minute and helpless the next. You may make mistakes when giving medication, or you may turn to unhealthy behaviors like smoking, for example, or drinking too much alcohol. Other signs and symptoms include feeling overwhelmed, feeling alone, isolated, or deserted by others, sleeping too much or too little, gaining or even losing a lot of weight, feeling tired most of the time, losing interest in activities you used to enjoy, and I mean thoroughly enjoy, feeling worried or sad suddenly, having headaches or body aches very often. Some of the ways stress affects caregivers include depression and anxiety. Women who are caregivers are most likely than men to develop symptoms of anxiety and depression, which leads to weak immune systems. And you don't need that at the moment. And God is faithful, always faithful. Stressed caregivers may spend more days sick with a cold or flu. A weak immune system can also make vaccines such as flu shots less effective. Also, it may take longer to recover from surgery. Stress causes more weight gain in women than in men. Although obesity rises your risk of other health problems such as heart disease, strokes, and diabetes at a higher risk for chronic disease. High levels of stress can also raise your risk for health problems such as heart disease, cancer, diabetes, or even arthritis. You may even experience problems with short-term memory or even paying attention. Merely just paying attention might be even a problem for you at the moment. Caregivers of spouse with Alzheimer's especially are at higher risk for problems with short-term memory and focusing. Caregiving stress can be minimized, managed, and eliminated. You are not alone. Please do ask for help. See your doctor for checkups. Find time to be physically active on most days of the week. Choose healthy foods and get enough sleep. I know it is difficult, but try your best and overly, praise God, do try and get some enough sleep at least. Ask for and accept help. I know it's hard, but you can do it, and make a list of ways others can help you, such as getting groceries or sitting with the person while you do an errand. You'll find that the fresh air will do you a lot of good. Walking is always good. A quiet little stroll in the evening or mid-afternoon or early in the morning perhaps. It will always do you good. Another way is making a list of ways others can help you, such as getting groceries or sitting with a person while you do an errand. This will give you some mind space. Mind space, what a lovely word, mind space. For even simple things like a stroll to the shops dramatically eases your stress levels. Make a to-do list. Set a daily routine. Stay in touch with your family and friends. Do things you enjoy with your loved ones. Take care of your health. I can't stress that enough. Take care of your health, because if you don't, you won't be around to take care of the person you are caring for. And everything you have done till now will completely go down the drain. You are not alone. I know the pandemic has not made it easy at all, but once it's over, find caregiving resources in your community to give you a break, at least, even if it's just for half an hour. Your community may be able to give you or guide you into the right direction. The community may have adult daycare services or respite services which you never knew about. But the fact is, and the truth is, you are not alone. You're not going through this alone. It is well. God knows exactly where you are, and He is always faithful. I know the pandemic has made it that extra bit harder. I do apologize. I can only imagine the kind of stress that you are under at the moment. Probably not having slept for days, weeks, probably on end, constantly on edge, and with anxiety and such. And you're just trying to find your way around, as I'm sure everyone is, but just do try and find some time for yourself and do the things that you enjoy. I know it's only around the house perhaps, or even right now taking a walk down the road might even be difficult. But if you can get some quiet time for yourself to do something you enjoy, whether it's the gardening, reading a book, checking out some things on Google or even YouTube that can possibly put a smile on your face and make you laugh from the heart. Laughter is key. God bless.
If you like what you've been listening to, do like, subscribe, and share the channel for the growth of the channel so that a whole lot more people will learn to appreciate the elderly and, God willing, treat them a whole lot better. Making a change.